Yes guys, long time no see, but today we're going to get some of this interior sorted in this Calibra once and for all. It's Things on Wheels, let's get it.
Interior selection. Yes. And I'm dreading this one. Remember all the mould that was in here? I'd say about 70% is gone, so why not tackle the other 30? Oh man, it's dirty. Some signs of aging. With any luck, I could smarten this up a whole heap. Just gotta go all in and smash it out. Can't do it without my pal though.
Oi. What are you doing?
Seats out, again. This won't be too taxing at all, as I only put them back in loosely. I knew they'd be coming out for a second time. And it's only 4 bolts. Passenger side down. Yep. And the driver's side a little bit more challenging, as I can't get the door fully open. I managed it though. No stress. Use the knees.
Right, the front seats are out. Let's try and get the back seats out. Hope it's not going to give me any pain, but let's give it a go. Right, so looks like we've got a little pull tab there and another one here. So I'm guessing this will just lift up. Back seats probably locked in through some sort of pivot mechanism along here or at each end. But we'll find out, won't we? Right. Well, that was easy. Sweet.
And that's the seat base gone.
Check out all this.
Spaghetti junction.
Oh. Naughty, naughty. I don't really like the way this is routed, so that's all going to get yanked out anyway. Couple of coins. Allen keys. Anyone? Nah. Pull this down. Get rid of that. There's not really any obvious sign. You can see little hinge there. You've got one in the middle, and I'm guessing one at the other end as well. But looking at it, it looks like this may have to come off first. So it's got to come out anyway. So I may as well take it out now. And because this obscures that, that's going to have to come out as well. But it's all good because it gives me a chance to clean it all up and get it looking spotless.
Should be worth it, right? Now, I didn't actually have to do it in that order, but as everything is being removed, it doesn't even matter. Off with it.
Oh, missed one. That's not even a screw.
Luckily, I got a parts car with spares. Door open to get that seal trim off.
This little guy.
Little random screw there. But when it's out, a sharp tug releases them clips. A little break.
Come on.
But it is what it is.
Go. Oh, speakers look all right. They can stay. Now, had I looked properly, you can see there's a little bolt there going through the bracket into there, into a captive nut. So I just need to undo that on this side. Same on the other side. Salt the middle, and we should be able to whip it out.
It's spanner time, and it doesn't look it, but they were solid. Hello, mate. Seat back is almost good to go.
So I'm going to take all this off as well. I'm guessing seatbelt's going to have to come off, then that, then that, then that, and then roof lining. Cat's still in here, by the way. She loves it.
Here's a process of fiddliness. Loads of little small parts, clips and screws, all combined to keep the panel in position. Ah, yes. It's all good though. I've got plenty of time. And I suppose it's all good this is coming out, because I can see if there's any places that might be corroded, needing further attention. I didn't see anything though, so I'm taking a W on that. I've got to do this all again on the other side too. It should be faster though, because I know where everything is now. I'll retrieve that clip, don't worry. And finally, that stinking headliner fabric can do one. Visor off, sunroof trim, and blow.
Okay.
The headlining is free. Time to fix up, look sharp. That grey crud is leftover foam backing from the fabric. Over time, the glue will break down, which will cause the material to sag and eventually fall off. This has to come off the panel, or the glue won't stick to it, and then it's back to square one. So I'ma get my scrub on. It didn't take long, to be fair. Check it out. Look at that pile of dust. That would have ended up on your head. The headlining was a little worse for wear in places, with a few dents and broken corners. But a bit of flexi filler will work nicely, as it's a bendy panel. Mix, apply, rub down. And the easiest solution for the cracks is super glue. Should be plenty strong enough. Metal retainers for the lights and switchgear can also come out. Now to put the new glue on, I'm going to try the gun approach. This one was just over a tenner, so no biggie if it gets clogged. Pot of liquid contact adhesive should work wonders. Let's hope I got enough. It might be tight. New fabric in hand, let's go back inside and iron those creases out. Now it can be cut to size. I covered the panel first, but only up to halfway. That way there's less risk of the fabric grabbing on where I don't want it to. It's fairly easy. Then it's the same on the fabric. Leave it until it's almost touch dry. Then we marry the two surfaces together, only lightly, just to ensure it's positioned right. After that, you can work from the center outwards, just to make sure you don't get any bubbles. It's also worth mentioning I wore gloves, so no oils from my skin would mark the fresh material. Rinse and repeat for the other side. And it was a windy one today. Jeez. Just working the fabric into all the corners, so it follows the contours of the panel. Yeah, all good in the hood. Take a look, man. Factory fresh. Now these damn seats. Look at the state of it.
So here's the seat. Need to repair all of these cracks there, all over this one. And for some reason, it's got the recliner. Oh,
Whoops.
yeah, that's not meant to be there.
Yeah, 2 folding knobs. Pretty sure a previous owner must have recovered that seat with a passenger cover and then use that to style it out. It needs to go.
Cut this piece from the headliner fabric and that will go in there to provide a backing.
Luckily, I've got glue for the job. Another contact jobby. Both surfaces get covered. And the only way is to get your finger in the hole.
Pause.
It's a tad bit fiddly, but it's there. I then cut a sliver of leather from the back seat to fill in the dip. Yeah, it looks terrible now, but it'll improve, trust me. Check the kit. Everything here needed to repair and recolour this leather. I hope I don't balls this one up. So let's get busy. A scotch pad, cotton balls. These will get soaked in a prep solution that takes a protective layer off the leather. That way, it can absorb our new colour rather than just sitting on top of the surface. Scrub-a-dub. All over. Any parts that can come off the seat are removed. Saves them getting covered in dye. The alcohol solution removes any silicons and grease that the first solution couldn't. Just be thorough. Filling time for these nasty cracks. Like with most fillers, just build up the layers thinly and evenly. Then a bit of heat helps it cure. And then just repeat that process for any other major cracks. It's flexible stuff, made for jobs like this. It's boring, but needs must. The cheeky side repair gets it too. And once it's all gone off, give it a light sanding, just to level it all. Don't be too rough though, or we'll leave marks in the filler. Ask me how I know. This prep game is strong. Mask up the ting. Don't want no overspray on them black parts. I hate it, but you got to take your time to get the good results. Thank God for the time lapse. These little bits, awkward as anything. It's all good though, because we're just about done. Oh, time for a glow up. I've gone for a cream that's a slightly lighter shade to lift the whole interior. And it was at this point I thought, messed up. The dye looks almost white. I don't know how my mate would feel about the Miami Vice look. Minor though, we keep it moving. Just gotta trust the process and work the dye into the leather. Heat again helps to speed things along. Now that's worked its way in, the next coats can be done with an airbrush. It comes with a kit, along with some canned air. I'd say if you're gonna try this, I'd bin those off and use a compressor, as the cans get very cold in use, which then stops the flow of air. It sped up things massively, not having to stop to heat up the propellant. Paint goes in, and a little test spray to see what I want. All good, man. Layers upon layers. There's no exact amount. Just keep on coating until it looks consistent. There's more than enough paint in the kit. Oh, it's coming together. Gotta keep the faith. And the missus doesn't know I'm using her hairdryer. Oh well. Now it's time for the top coat to seal that colouring. You can mix the gloss and matte solutions to get the desired finish. I'm not going for the gimp suit look, so a 25% gloss and 75% matte gets the mix OEM looking. The cross-linker binds the lot together. Chemical reaction team. Then we apply it just like the paint. Not forgetting to use the dryer in between coats and that. I don't know what I was worried about. The door card next. Getting on my nerves, bruv. Strip down time. It's basic stuff, really. No manuals needed. All of this so I can split the cream section from the black. You'll see. Here you can see what happened. The glue's let go and the material was shrunk. It's got to go. Proper annoying as it was super stuck in other places. Maybe the side that got the sun was the first to give up. Scrape off them residuals. And then give it a lick over with some sandpaper. Needs to be smooth. I've got some new fabric. Chop it up. And this time I'm using a filler knife to apply the glue. I want to minimise any bumps as it would be pretty visible. No biggie though, it doesn't set that quick, I think. Same on the door card itself. Wait a bit. And then merge the two. A foam covered roller helped me apply even pressure throughout. Don't let the video fool you though, it gets harder. A lot harder. Trim off the excess. Then onto the remaining half. Similar process to the headliner. There was a lot of stretching and pulling to get into those compound curves. Now that was long. Zosha! My sidekick's still there. Finally, it's the padded cream section. And yep, the foam has broken down in those too. This stuffing will do the job though. So carefully peel the edges back and that should give me some space to force the stuffing in. Even this is harder than it looks. Anyway, we'll glue the seams shut again. And nobody would ever know. It's time to glue the two pieces back together. I masked it off just to make sure I didn't get glue where it's not wanted. there was a combination of contact adhesive and Gorilla Glue for the ultimate strength. Together again, and a bit of tape for security. Then I'm going to backfill the seam with more glue. Then, just like the seats, I'm going to revive the colour and surface. This is relentless, but worth it. So here we are, fresh to death. Almost as good as new, eh? I feel if I was to do this again, I'd get even better results. But it's miles better than the old. Now this was all going to go back in, but Houston, we have a problem. Looks like someone's been in here before. It's all good though. The fix is in progress.
So it's not where we wanted to be, but next episode we should be able to get this buttoned up. I'm Wayne, this is Things on Wheels. Bless up.